Drawing is very energy-consuming, especially when I'm working overtime to meet the deadline of a design case for my boss. Therefore, before I start drawing, I need to adjust the brightness of the room, tidy up the desktop, set up the drawing tablet, and try out the height of the chair.
Perfect.
Oh, I need a cup of hot milk. Usually, half an hour has passed when everything is ready. And finally, let me check the time. Great, 9:30. I'm about to start. All of a sudden, a message pops up on my phone, and I, without any hesitation, choose to check it out. Aha! What on earth is this? I have to forward it. And then, I once again get lost in the internet. Oh my god! It's already 10:30! Looking at the undone work, I start to feel a little anxious. Oh, well, there's still time tomorrow. Fine girls like me must get beauty sleep at 11, so with a little bit of guilt, I go to bed in peace. My behavior above is called procrastination. As you can imagine, when rationality urges you to do something, time, efficiency, target! The devil comes up as well. There's still some cake left in the fridge. Don't you want some more? Your favorite online cosmetics are on sale again! There isn't going to be any left if you miss it. Yeah, right. This is not true. I am not easily tempted. I am very disciplined and in pursuit of perfection. Yeah, perfectionism, that's probably what causes the problem. Perfectionists are very likely to procrastinate. Dear me, this flower I just finished is quite awful. Let me give it another try. And perhaps a little bit more over here and something over here. My state of mind is not good enough today. I'll just wait a little while. Oh, this chair is so uncomfortable that it's definitely going to affect my performance. I'll have to wait for a new chair before I start drawing. Perfectionists tend to focus on less important things and forget about their original goals. For example, there's a smudge on a computer screen, and the graphics tablet is not so clean, and here and there. Every time Eddy sees me frantically cleaning up the house, he knows I'm procrastinating again. You may not be a perfectionist or easily tempted, but why do you still procrastinate? Think about it, when it gets closer to the exam, aren't you getting more anxious and playing games instead of concentrating on study? This can be a self-handicapping mentality. When you are afraid of failure, you will make yourself some more troubles. In case you fail, these troubles will be your excuses. I just failed the exam because I didn't prepare well in advance. Procrastination is just a way to shift your attention from failure. Of course, another reason to procrastinate is working on things you are not so interested in. Compared to working overtime, no doubt the newly updated Rick and Morty is much more appealing. Have you noticed? Procrastination is not about the task itself, but about avoiding the bad feelings that come with the task. Procrastination seems more acceptable than these feelings. Having learned so much about procrastination, I'm quite confident that I can overcome it. All right, a new life is about to begin! I fill my days with challenges, hoping that I'll become super productive and have a meaningful life. Just like those successful people! You know what? It turns out that I become less productive and procrastinate much more. Every time a deadline approaches, I become more anxious and have to calm myself with temptations, followed by regret for not being able to overcome the temptation. My life doesn't get any better. On the contrary, it gets worse. Drawing used to be something I enjoy, but now it's become something that I dread. In the end, I decided to give up the war on procrastination. After all, procrastination is a matter of how we get along with ourselves. Some always put off their tasks until the last minute, but that's why they're extremely efficient. Everyone has their own pace of life, and you cannot force yourself to be someone else. As long as life goes on, why not make peace with procrastination?
But without procrastination, you might be able to update your YouTube account every half a week.
You're right! Procrastination, this time I must. All right. But can we wait till tomorrow? All right.